Hola and welcome to Spanish.
Today we're going to be learning about Spanish sentences and how to write them.
One main verb in Spanish is ser. Now, ser has many different forms that must be used only with certain nouns.
There are 6 versions of ser. The first version is soy, which means I am. Soy is used with the noun yo, which means I.
The second version is eres, which means you are. Eres is used with tu, which means you. However, tu is not considered professional or polite, so we won't be using that word.
The third version is es, which means is. Es is used with el, ella, or usted, which means he or she.
The fourth version sounds like somos, which means we are, and is used with nosotros or nosotras, which means we.
The fifth version is sois, however we won't use that.
The final version is son, which means are, but this time it's used with ellos, ellas, or ustedes.
So, to review, soy goes with yo, eres goes with tu, es goes with el, ella, and usted, somos goes with nosotros or nosotras, sois, which we won't use, and son, which goes with ellos, ellas, or ustedes.
So all of these verbs really mean the same thing, to be, but you must use them with the correct noun.
Now that you know the verbs, we'll teach you the nouns. The first noun is yo, which means I.
The next noun is tu, which means you, but like we said earlier, this isn't very professional, so we won't use it much.
Then we have el, ella, usted. El means he, ella means she, and usted is just formal.
The next two are nosotros and nosotras, which means we. However, nosotros is only used with all girls.
The final 3 nouns are ellos, ellas, and ustedes. These are the same as before, only now they're plural.
So, from what we've learned, some basic sentences could start with el, ls, he is. You could also say tu eres, you are.
We have to remember, when asking questions or using an exclamation, you put the punctuation at both the beginning and the end of the sentence, but upside down at the beginning.
Now, let's see how to use this in real life.
Hola.
Hola, ¿de dónde es usted?
Ella es Indiana.
Nosotros somos de Kindeville.
Buenas, yo soy de Avila.
¿Cómo se llama usted?
Me llamo Carla.
Me llamo Cecilia. Ella es Elena.
Adios.
Adiós.